Hi, today I wanted to talk to you guys about the Lines Project. So, the Lines Project is a mental health awareness project to simply just reduce stigma about talking about mental health, kind of showing that you are someone that can be talked to if someone is having mental health issues. Um, the way the project works is every December from the 15th through the 20th, uh, you can participate. So I'm participating today and until the 20th, but my big overarching thing going on also at this time on my YouTube channel is Thankmas, which is a fundraiser. This is not a fundraiser. This is simply a way to help people around you know that you are aware of mental health. You can help them find somewhere to go for professional help, and that you're not going to judge them if they talk to you. Or a way to identify yourself as someone else who struggles with your mental health. So, for me personally, I just wanted to share a little bit about my journey with mental health. So, my mental health has been uh, pretty poor. I've suffered from depression since I was uh, very young, and it wasn't really formally diagnosed until ninth grade. I also suffer from anxiety, which was recently diagnosed. Um, I'm currently taking anti anxiety meds and antidepressants, and I have no shame in sharing that because if if you have any other kind of illness and a doctor prescribes you medication, you should take the medication, and that's true of mental health as well. Uh, so if you need help, I just want to let everybody out there know that you can come to me as a resource. Now, how can you identify yourself as a person of uh, an ally or someone who suffers? Well, all you got to do is take some markers and draw some lines. It's called the Lines Project for a reason. Um, so you just kind of make some rainbows on your arm, like lines. Uh, Mostly, I think to like sort of show signs of what self harm scars could look like on some people. Um, Now, if you are someone who suffers from mental health and you're willing to share that, you would put it on your left arm. So I'm going to put mine on my left arm. I have a tattoo, so I have limited space to work with. But if you were an ally, you would put it on your right arm. Um, so I'm just going to go ahead and draw some lines real quick here. Um, and while I'm doing this, I just want to say, like, when I was growing up, mental health wasn't something we talked a lot about. And it seems like recently people are talking about it more and more. I think, it's become easier to talk about in some cultures, but there's still a stigma. Um, that you aren't going to perform as well or whatever. And a lot of the signs to identify mental health, I don't know that I necessarily agree with, but I think it would be just a lot easier if people felt like they could share their mental health struggles with people. So this is what my lines look like today. Like I said, I don't have a lot of room to work with. So, anyhow, I just want to talk to you briefly about some signs that you could be maybe not recognizing in yourself. Again, I'm not a doctor. This is my personal experience with my mental health. So, recently I've started having panic attacks, and I didn't know what a panic attack was. For me, a panic attack looks like I am overwhelmed with just like the jitters, and I'll start doing like repetitive motions. Then my breathing will get really funny. my temperature kind of goes nuts. Like I'll feel really cold all of a sudden, or sometimes, or it's like I'm just overcome and I don't know how to cope, and my body just starts like shutting down or looking for a release. And I have had these, and I didn't really, I say I started having them recently because I was diagnosed with them recently. But thinking back on my life, I think I've had these before, but just kind of grouped them in with my depression, which I had already been diagnosed with, kind of knew I already had, and I was suffering from a self-harm addiction. So, it kind of just got convoluted. But what I will say, advice-wise, while I definitely encourage anybody who has any sort of, you think you might have depression, or you're having a bad day, or you think you might have anxiety issues, but maybe you feel like maybe you're bipolar or ADHD, I would recommend talking to somebody about it. Maybe first start with a friend. Now, when you talk to your friend, don't expect them to be able to fix it for you. Your friend is not a licensed therapist. Your friend is there to help you just like talk out what you're keeping inside. And then as if you're the friend, what you should be doing is saying, like, you should be validating like how they're feeling, in the sense of, I can see that you really feel anxious about this. I can see that you feel really depressed about this. I think maybe it's a good idea that we try to talk to somebody who could help you deal with your anxiety, who could help you deal with your depression. Use the words that they're using. And then, obviously, do not encourage or validate feelings of like suicidal ideation. But encourage getting help, but not just encourage it. Actually, help them get help, because for me, at least, the biggest barrier to me signing up for therapy, every time that I have signed up for therapy, has been signing up for therapy, like actually doing it. Because usually by the time, for me, this is again my story, when I have like realized, because I have my own, like, having had this problem since 5th grade, really picking up in 7th grade, and kind of continuing since my depression, every time that I get to the point where I like feel like I need therapy, and the previous coping strategies I've learned from other therapists aren't working anymore, I'm at a very low place. I'm not getting out of bed. I'm doing my homework because I care about my grades, because of like my pride. I don't know. But for people it's different. But then it's like all I can do is the bare minimum. That's it. And it's just, I can't make the call. I can't schedule the appointment. I can't walk to the appointment. And something that we were taught as residential advisors in college houses is, what you need to do is you need to be there to make that happen. Be there to like be on the call. Like, let's make the call. Let's make an appointment now. Let's call some people together. Don't just give them a number. Like, we can call together. Let's call together. Do you want me to walk you to your appointment? And then you're kind of holding them accountable for going. Maybe not to every appointment, but maybe the first one. And then you just wait in the waiting room and, whatever. And it just kind of forces the help. That's how you can be a good friend. And I've had friends do that for me. I've done that for my friends. And it has been incredibly helpful. And my husband does that for me a lot. He found me my current psychiatrist. He found me my current therapist. Helped me schedule appointments, because I was at a place that I could not do it. And if he hadn't done that, then I wouldn't be getting the help that I need to live a functional life, and a life that I can be productive in. So anyhow, that's kind of the Lines Project. I realize this is a little bit long of a video to watch about a mental health project, but I just wanted to talk about my experiences, talk about how you can be a good friend without trying to be a therapist, because you are not a therapist. I mean, unless you are, but most of you are not, and still be of a great assistance to people suffering from mental illness. So, like I said, left arm if you feel comfortable sharing your experiences with someone if somebody asks you about it. Right arm if you want to identify as an ally that somebody can talk to. And again, just raising awareness and lowering the stigma of mental health issues. And again, I am here. If anybody needs anything from me, just DM me, comment, anything, get in touch, and I will try to help you the best that I can. I think every life is priceless, and I will do what I can to help you feel better about yours. I hope you have a wonderful day and a great holiday season. I know it's going to be tough this year. That's why I also think it's important we do this, with everyone being so lonely, for the pandemic, and winter and seasonal depression is coming up, and it's just a rough time all around, so we can all be there for each other by participating and acknowledging mental health. Again, have a wonderful day, a merry little Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, or a happy holiday season in general, and I will see you next time. Bye.